Hello. Now, this is basically a lecture about modulo arithmetic, and I'm going to start with some very basic stuff. So first, as I mentioned last time, what are we talking about when we talk about modulo math? What we're basically doing is math in a circle. So for example, let's look at the numbers 1 through 10. So we can go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here we have the numbers 1 through 10 arranged in a circle. And when I say we want to do math in a circle, it means we want to think of addition around the circle. So we'll say 0 plus 2 is moving 2 steps away from 0. So that's going from 0, 1, 2 is just 2. And similarly for any addition, so we can do, for example, 4 plus 4 is 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 is 8. So far it's the same as regular addition. Where things get interesting is where we have to wrap around the circle a little bit. So if we do 6 plus 6, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 2. So this is what we get when we're working in mod 10. So addition is pretty simple. Multiplication is the same way. Multiplication, what we do is multiplication means the same as it does before, which is if you have 2 times 2, that's the same as adding 2 to itself twice. So that's 4. And where it gets interesting is where we have something like 3 times 6. So 3 times 6 is adding 6 to itself 3 times, or 3 to itself 6 times. And then we get 6, 6, 6, 8. So this is how multiplication works in mod 10. And by now, you might have suspected something. 3 times 6 in normal decimal addition that we normally do is 18, and here we just have 8. So this suggests maybe it has something to do with the last digit. So after all, 6 plus 6 is 12, normally for us, and now this time it's going to come out to be 2. Let's try it for something else. Let's say do something big, 7 times 7. So 7 times 7, what's that? Well, 7 times 7 is 49, so we guess that the answer should be 9. Let's see if that's true. We go 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. We keep doing this. We will find, in fact, the answer is 49. So this works pretty well. So what's the trick we've learned? So we do 7 times 7, and we write down 49. And basically, when we take doing math in mod 10, we just take that 9 as the answer. So what is the rule? Basic rule is like this. If you want to add or multiply mod something, say p, just calculate x plus y normally, and then take the remainder. After dividing by p. So this kind of taking the remainder after dividing by p, what does it have to do with this last digit? Well, it's because, remember, in base 10, we write numbers down in base 10, that last digit, the ones place, that place is basically the remainder after you divide by 10, because everything, all the higher digits are 4 times 10, and out here you could have something times 100. So the basic rule we have for doing multiplication and addition normally we can just use the same thing, just keep track of what's in the last digit in the appropriate base. So if you're doing mod 10, it's base 10. If you want to think about mod 5, we do it in base 5. Just look at the last digit. So this is basically how the basic arithmetic operations work. Now, to understand this a little bit better, what we should do is to actually write out the entire multiplication and addition table for a particular case. So let's do that.